Alright, ready? Okay, Ariela, this is a lesson in pollinating Mimulus guttatus. So, I've only got one flower, so I gotta do this perfectly. What you want to do is grab the upper lobes of the flower and then pull them open in to open up the stigma and the anthers. All right, and then you'll have an anther in your in another flower that you're going to collect, but I don't have that. I'm going to collect one of these anthers, and where I want to grab it so that the seam of the anther is parallel to the tongs of the forceps, so that when I squeeze the anther, pollen comes out of the anther. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to fake this because I have one of our male sterils here, it turns out. So I'm going to pollinate this plant with a sterile anther, so it's not going to work. But what I want to do is just press that anther against the open stigma, and then the stigma is going to close. But if I've done it right, I've got a nice yellow smear of pollen down that stigma. Then the last thing I do is I reach in underneath the stigma and pinch the anthers up against the corolla so that I can deflect them away from the stigma as I pull the corolla out, and off comes the corolla. And then I usually put a tiny piece of colored tape around the peduncle here to mark that was the flower that I pollinated.